Well, the cold temperatures we're experiencing are helping to create some unique ice features along the lakeshore. Just take a look at these pictures on the pier in St. Joe. Certainly a sight to see. WSBT-22's Suzanne Spencer just got back from the lake. And Suzanne, many people are preparing for these icy conditions.
They are, Rick. The Coast Guard is actually training right now for ice rescues. Now, luckily, they haven't had any this season. But just a few weeks ago, a Berrien County deputy saved a 13-year-old boy's life after he fell into an icy pond. The Coast Guard tells me just one case, though, is enough to make sure they're prepared if it happens again.
Depends on the situation. We also have the Marsars board right here that we can pull anybody out of the ice with, pretty much.
That's one way the U.S. Coast Guard rescues people who have fallen through the ice.
Which will end up like this.
The ice is piling up on Lake Michigan, and the Coast Guard is practicing every day for ice rescues.
Keep track of the weather and know what you're doing before you do it.
The days of warm sunshine at Silver Beach are a thing of the past. Now the sandy shoreline replaced with sheets of ice.
A big lake like Lake Michigan, you have moving water underneath, rubble underneath, a lot more dangers with pressure ridges and other types of ice out in Lake Michigan.
And while the ice didn't stop this newly engaged couple,
Just coming out here to check out the ice and the piers and take some pictures.
or this photographer who drove from Kalamazoo.
I came out here last week
Okay.
to take some photographs when the waves were still hitting the lighthouse. But now, since the wind has calmed down, we have ice out there. I thought it would be a little bit safer to go out there.
The Coast Guard says Lake Michigan is a beast of its own. No one should be out on Lake Michigan or any body of water.
The unpredictability of ice, the weather's always changing, water's always moving, water level's always moving, so ice is changed by a whole lot of different factors. So you never know what ice is really going to do next.
James Crow with the Public Safety Department in St. Joe says it hasn't been nearly as cold as last year. He says even if there's 4 inches of ice, the fluctuating temperatures can't be trusted. Now, the types of ice really vary so much along the lakeshore that the Department of Public Safety in St. Joe is telling everyone to stay off any body of water. They've said that they've seen so many cases of what seems to be when it's the thickest sheet of ice, and many of those people end up getting trapped.
Yeah, this time of year, a lot of people enjoy being out there, especially for activities such as you think about maybe ice fishing out there for that. And you looked into that as well. What did you find out about that?
Right, so the Department of Public Safety said it just really hasn't been cold enough for the ice to be that thick. So again, warning many of those people to stay off the ice. Now, another point worth noting, ponds. You know, what should we do about that? And a big thing with that is the shape of the pond and the depth of the pond. So again, a lot of factors involving there, and also whether it has a spring or not. Believe it or not, a spring can heat up that pond in the winter and can cause the ice to break more easily.
Suzanne, thank you so much.